Darren the Magic Ghostbuster here with stage 109 of the Build an Ecto one by Eaglemoss, which is part of issue 29, which is fitting the right rear fender. So here's the instructions. This one is actually going to attach that to the car, and that's what we're going to end up with. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so quite a lot involved with this particular stage. There's lots of different screws, so this is going to be fun. So start off by this piece is going to go on there, and we need an A-piece screw. So let's grab that. Yeah, so let's put that back in the bag, otherwise I'll get all the screws mixed up. There's loads on this stage. So that goes in there, and then A-piece screw in the bottom. Excellent, and then we're going to push the light cap on there. So that is done. Very good. Now we've done that, let's bring this piece back in. Now this bit we did add on, but it's not actually secure yet. I'm assuming that's going to be secure when we actually put these bits together and all that, but yeah, so I'm just leaving that off for the moment. But now we need to go back to the chassis and remove one of the lights that should be already plugged in, which is the one marked with R. So there is a sticker on it at this end with an R on, and so we're going to put this end bit in there, which is easier said than done. Oh, this is going to be one of those really, really stressful parts, isn't it? So let's we can push that in with a screwdriver. It just does not want to fit through that hole. Not the best positioned brilliant. So I thought it was all going smoothly in the previous stages, and then there we go. That went in. Oh, I hate stuff like that. It stresses me out. Okay, right, so next up, now that we've got that in, so let me just check. We're going to bring this piece in, and right, how does this go on? It goes, so the light's going to go through there, it's going to go on there, like that. Make sure I've got this right, I don't want to get it wrong. Alright, so it looks like it goes on there. Good. And then we're going to push this light into this one. Going to be easier said than done. Let's take it off for the moment because it's just hindering. After all this, I bet one of these lights end up breaking and not working. There we go, that's in. So that's good. Right, so now let's get this back on because we need to put these parts together. So It's probably going to be one of the fiddly bits. And okay, it's just making sure. I can't really show this on the camera. I'm just trying to make sure that the wires are going through the hole, so they're not oh, and of course, idiot, forgot this. This is going to have to go on there because that's going to be held in place as well. So, oh, a lot going on here. Let's a lot going on. Ooh, I feel like this is one of those jobs where you need free hands. Alright, so let's make sure that lines up. Okay, now what do we need screw wise? So we've got a WP screw in the top. Can I press that without it all falling apart? So WP screw, and these are actually red, which is cool. So, oh. No, it's not lined up because it isn't going in. Ah. Alright, let's start that again. This is going to require vodka once this is done. Alright, where's that screw gone? Good, that's gone in. Like that, good. And then we need, so many different screws on this one. So NP screws are next. Where's the NP screws? NP, we need 2 of those. So we've got an NP screw that's going on this part here. Excellent. And then an NP here. And then LP. Is going to go on this one here. I'm going to tighten just a tad. There we go. So, yeah, getting somewhere. Okay, so adding the fender parts is next, and what we need to do is add this part, which is going to go here. So, and we need EM screws for that. So let's find the EM. Oh. Okay, so hopefully these are some of the easier metal parts. We'll find out. To screw in. Okay, excellent. And just trying to make sure I put these screws back in the appropriate bags as I go, because there's so many. I don't want to get them mixed up. Normally when there's like only 2 different types of screws to use, I'll just lay them out and put them in different areas. It's a little bit awkward, just the where the screw is, but they're going in pretty easy actually for metal screws, so that's good. So there's that part, and then what we're doing is, it looks like we're bringing this old piece back from can't remember when we did that now. It's been so long since I've actually done anything with this. So we've got these 2 bits, and one's going to go here and one is going to go here by the looks of it, and they're going to use XM screws. So these are like wider headed screws. So what I might do is I'll get the screw in slightly first, and then put that over. So tightening that just seems to push that out. Right, there we go. And then same this side. Finger there so that don't move. Okay, so those bits are in. Excellent. Now we're on to figure C, which is adding this part, and that is going to go here, so nice and easy, and then EM screws all the way around there. So EM screws. Funny, some of the stages on this are like so short, take like minutes, and then you end up with a stage like this that takes ages. So EM screws, let's hope they're nice and easy ones. Excellent, they are, that's always good. Excellent, so that's on. Now we're going to add this, so that going to go on like that, and then we got our DM screws this time. Ooh, DM screws. So DM screw here, let's get this middle one in first. And then what I'll do is I'll get them in, then tighten them. There's a longer one here. Oh, get in there. So the part I'm dreading the most is when it's actually connecting the base to the body in stage 32. As I said previously, I'm a bit behind because of delays and work and all that, and I've heard people that have been putting them together. It's so stressful adding them together, so not looking forward to that. But yeah, so we're getting there. Big gap there. Let's tighten a little bit. Okay, so now we need to add this piece. So let's have a look at how that goes. Does that go in? Yeah, that fits on there like that, and then IP screws. And those two holes there are going to be. Not sure how well you're going to be able to see that. Let's find the IP screws. So we've got an IP screw going in this hole down here. Like I said, it's a bit awkward to show that. I'm not sure where you're going to see it, but IP screw there. And one there. Excellent, so they're in. Now the next part is we need to feed our wire in these bits here. So let's basically keep the wire out of the way. So like that. And then just make sure. Nope, actually, sorry, I've looked at the completely wrong wire there. It's actually a different wire coming out the car, so that isn't going down there. Right, ignore that. Let's go and get the car, and then we'll move on to actually attaching this to the car. Okay, so just one thing I want to show you. Despite bending them into the correct position, this has actually started pulling up here, so I'm going to have to get some decent glue and glue that down. See, anyone that's pulled up, the bits around here I did actually glue. I never glued this bit because I thought being quite flat it would not pull up. I don't know how that's even managed to pull up in that position. It just seems ridiculous, but there you go. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this wire, and then that's going to come around here. That's going to slot in these, and then it looks like it's going to go up and around here. And then we need to put this on. Like this. So it's not all the way in, but and then we're going to turn it over, which what I'll do is let's get a towel. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that off for a moment, and very fiddly this. over. Obviously be very careful when turning these things over. Right, let's I knew that was going to happen. I should have just added that on. When it was upside down. Right, so what are we doing here? Right, that's that wire there. I'm trying to hit the wrong bit. What an idiot. All right. Okay, so something's stopping it from connecting over here at the back. Let's get a couple of screws in and see how things go. So a lot of screws here. No, not all quite IM. Oh god, there's so many different screws going in here and all different types. So this is going to be very confusing. So let's get these YM screws in first. So, right, let me just re-angle this camera a little bit so you can see. Sorry. Alright, so YM screws are going, where are they going? Let me just double check, make sure I've got this right. Here and here. Now, I'm not going to tighten all these yet, I'm just going to get them in a little bit just so I know I'm getting them all in the right places really. And then IM screws, so let's find the IMs. There's quite a lot of IMs, mostly those, so I am going here and here. And then, great, so I am here, here, here and here, so let's let's move this over a tad. So it's very awkward to get it where you can see it as well. Now IM is going in there, so and here. Oh. Oh, I'm definitely going to need some vodka after this. And then what we got? We got a no, we done an NP. Right, so let's put these IMs away. NP. So NPs are basically going all the way along here. Okay, so what I'll do is, yeah, they're all roughly, and I'm going to tighten all them up and then I'll come back and show you all together. So I've tightened those. I forgot there's actually an IM screw that goes here as well, but let's turn it over and take a look. And there it is. So that's done. I think that's just peeled up even worse, but yeah, that's done. So yeah. Let me know what you think. Bit of a long, stressful stage, but it's done. So on to the next one. Until then, keep on busting.